What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be very different than the other content that I've done because today we are going to transform my office into my dream office space. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and it's probably gonna take a week or so, and I figured why not vlog it, bring you guys along for the ride because it's gonna be pretty wild. This place is massively overdue for a complete makeover. There is just very little organization, little to none, I guess. These are new blinds I've been meaning to put up for like a year now. Here's the official space before the transformation. This simulator I've been wanting to move to my house, and that way I'll have a lot more usable office space as well. I have all my art in here that just like nothing is put up yet because I knew that a makeover was coming. I just didn't know when I'd have time to do it. I'm going to be painting the floor. I know it sounds ridiculous, but yes, they actually make specific paint for the tile floor, and we're gonna black that out, get a bunch of color and wallpaper on all the walls. I have some new furniture as well. We just got to make the most out of this space and get organized. And the very first thing that needs to be done is getting literally every single thing out of here. Luckily, my Uncle Bo is here for the week. He's gonna be helping me out. My ultimate office dream makeover transformation starts right now. This is, oh, and this I guess, but this is the very first dog ring that I ever chipped. I was weird when I was little and I like collecting things like this. Sentimental, first dog ring. And then this, when I was 15 in automotive tech class, I became president of the automotive tech class. We had a bunch of parts that we could just take apart if we wanted. And these little baby pistons were in a bunch of AC compressors that we had on the property. So my teacher let me just take them apart so that I could steal all the baby pistons. And I may or may not have like put this on a necklace and started wearing it around at school. I don't know, weird. But yeah, that's what these two things are. Now they're decorations. So this monstrosity, I don't even know what this is for, but it's been in the office since I moved in, and I just got around stuff out of the dynamo. This monstrosity has been in here since I moved in, and I just didn't look at it and didn't want to acknowledge it. No one knows what it does, and frankly, we don't need it anymore. So maybe some sort of internet or cable from a decade ago. But we don't need it. All the power is off. I turned the breaker off. So we're just gonna cut this and put a cover over this and pretend it was never here. Shout out to a Vibrant for these wire clippers. I'm barely even pressing down on these. Oh. Also, don't know what this big wire is for. So now I'm gonna end up putting covers on all of those. Out of here. Here is this shelf, but it's mostly cleared off. Look at how much stuff we moved out of there. This is the chaos before it all looks beautiful. All right, the office is completely cleared out, swept and mopped, and the very first thing that we're going to be doing is the ceiling. We're gonna save the floors to do them last because it is gonna take like a day or two, is advised, before you walk on it and start putting furniture back in. But the first thing is gonna be the ceiling, which will actually also be one wall because I'm doing the ceiling and this wall the same color. I also just now decided that I'm going to save the entire bathroom except for the floor for a completely separate video and have a full bathroom upgrade makeover later. Guess the color that I'm gonna be doing for the ceiling and one primary wall. It's a little wild and some people are gonna hate this. We're painting the ceiling and one of the walls pink. Yo, I'm so stoked. This is like my Barbie dream house office makeover fantasy right here. So this is going to be both the ceiling and one primary accent wall. And then this pink is for another wall that's an accent this one. This one's a light one, that one's a dark one. I'm so excited. We have Day Jedi electrician in the house. Call 1-800 Jedi for all your electrical needs. Ew. Also, honorable mention, someone just changed his alternator all by himself. What? I wasn't even here. It was when I was in Las Vegas and he was stressing me out. And he said he was gonna do it and I was like, oh my God. He shows up at like 10 p.m.
Guess
was
what?
here till like 2 a.m. doing it, but you did it.
I took like 4 trips to Tampa with that. It works good.
Good job.
Period.
So this fan's no big deal for you?
No, like, girl, let me be butch. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, it's the next day, and you could say things escalated a little bit. There's a lot going on. We're just gonna finish getting pink all over the walls. But my Barbie dream house office fantasy is slowly but surely taking shape. It's the end of the day. We've just been taking our time with this project, especially since, well, it turned into all of this. I literally feel like you guys are getting a sneak peek into my brain right now, and also maybe 2023 is my pastel era. I don't know. It would make sense for a few cars I have coming up on the channel, but this is the update so far. I did paint this door trim. I still need to paint this door trim as well, but I'm waiting to see if that's really the final color for that wall or not. And then I pasteled out this window. I still need to go in with a smaller brush and hit all the detail spots. I also finished up the trim for our main light pink accent wall, which I know 100% I am keeping this color. So this wall and the ceiling are the only ones that have had 2 coats of paint on it. And the trim is officially done, so this entire part right here is done. And then I went ahead and did this trim as well, because this wall I'm gonna end up putting a mural on, but we still need to do the trim, and there is that color pink in the mural design that's going on this wall. So I thought, you know what, when I was in the trim zone, might as well just knock that one out. So this is going to be the mural that's on that really big wall. Yo, look at it. But look at this, oh my God, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Ooh, I love. So this is actually a shot of downtown Los Angeles. It's gonna be a little crazy, but I think when all of it is said and done, it's going to be such a vibe. So our dark wall is mostly complete, and now I am very happy with it dried. As you can see, it is a lot darker than the shade of pink on this wall. I finished up the trim here. I still need to finish going along the detail portions of the door and like the very top right there and the ceiling trim. That's the last part over here, but while I'm working on that, Bo is gonna start painting this wall, the very lightest shade of pink that we have, which really, this is like a pink tinted white. This is gonna go on that single wall and the door as well. All right, our other accent wall is now complete. I actually need to go to the store and get more paint. I want the trim to be the same light pink that the ceiling is. At the store, I'm just gonna see. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna see if someone can talk to me about what goes into patching up an AC hole. I hate that that air conditioner is sitting right there where my entire super cool wall mural is gonna be. I think we got it figured out. Guys here at Home Depot are awesome. They even drew me a little diagram. So I was missing that you have to cut little pieces of this and then nail that into the wall or screw it into the wall with drywall screws to have something for the board to lay on. Then you put a little bit of this, then this, and you slobber on a lot more of this, and then you sand it out, and I mean, then we wallpaper over it. One last thing I almost forgot, insulation. It's official, this project just got a whole lot more complicated. Let's go. Well, this is literally a scene out of a horror movie, knowing that all of this was living or dead or kind of in there. This is so freaking gross. Oh my God, look at that. This is air conditioning from hell, and we are getting this out of here. So full of emotion. You're tall as the ocean. So full of emotion. I have a game plan in my head. We're gonna see if it works. But in theory it should, because this whole frame, I wanna do this the entire way around. And then the piece of drywall that I'm gonna cut to this exact size will sit right up against there. And then you use your tape, you add like the drywall topping and then sand it down. I feel like that's a good game plan, so let's get it. I'm actually super happy with this. The frame for our drywall sheet is officially in. I'm gonna go get our drywall piece, size it up, cut it out, and fit it in. a lot of the wiring that was in here. If you remember a bunch of the wires that I cut, I did cap all of those off with caps before putting them behind these metal plates. So finished capping off all of the wires and tucking them in behind here and capping these off as well. Before the end of today, I do want to get a new light installed right there where the old ugly fan used to be. Anything that I'm updating, I want to be smart. I want to be able to talk to Alexa or just control things from my phone. Sleek, just a black trim around it. It's the brightest one that I could find, and it also changes colors and can have a party mode if you feel like it. It is so much brighter in here. Why didn't I do this forever ago? Wow. So I gotta download the app to like fully mess with all the features. But look how much better it looks. I love this thing. Alright, the vibes are slowly starting to take over. It's the next day. I really wish I would have installed this light way sooner than I actually did because it is so helpful. I can see so much more detail now, but now it's time to sand down this repair area. It is completely smooth and evened out. So our AC is officially gone. I'm so happy that I took the time to do that. Yes, it took multiple more days of work to get that done, but now we're gonna have our wallpaper mural take up way more space. And now that we know how much disgusting stuff was living inside that AC, I'm even more glad that I got it out. Prep work before I can lay down our floor paint. So far, so good. Let's get to it. So while the floor was drying, I went and completely changed because I was filthy, and as of now, we want this room as clean as possible. We are officially into the final stages of floor prep before we lay down our paint. I am using the Rustoleum home floor coating in black, and I have 3 kits. I'm not sure if I'm going to need all of them, but I have them just in case. This is what it's going to look like. This is with the clear semi-gloss top coat, and this is without it. Each kit comes with a cleaner to use, so I'm just gonna go around the floor and use this with some shop rags, and then we should be good to go. First thing I'm gonna do is paint the entire perimeter with a brush, get the detail spots done, and then go in with my big roller here. Let's get started. This is the last time these floors will look like this. I'm so excited. Done. That took so long. The trim is on extra thick because I don't want to have to do that again for a second coat. Now it is officially time to lay down the black floor, and this is going to be so exciting because immediately you'll be able to tell just how big of a difference this is going to make. It's been about 8 hours since I did the second coat, and I absolutely love it. Now, when I was laying it on, when I saw it wet and glossy, I decided right then and there I did not want that. I want the end finish to be very similar to how it is now. I'm absolutely loving the transformation. So let's throw on this clear coat and we will be done with the floors.